We're live once again, another episode, and we'll start off with our intro. We're back and jamming. Is the Tank and the G. We're back together at the Tank and G show. Let's go. Let's start. Like and subscribe. Bang, bang.
Nina gang, what it do, beautiful people? We're back for another episode. How you doing, G?
I'm doing good, Tanke. How are you?
I'm good, bro. Just hustling, just trying to earn my stripes at my new job.
That's what's
Fucking
up. Well, how are you feeling? More and more comfortable.
yeah, bro.
More motivated.
Yeah, I think after like a month and a half, I got it pretty down. There's a few things that I still got to learn, but I feel like I got the hang of it pretty quick.
That's good, man. And I saw you were at the game this Thursday. How was it?
Bro, you didn't go? I thought you were there.
No, I was there. No, I'm
Oh,
saying,
okay.
like, how was your tailgating experience, being at the game again?
Bro, it was lit. Like it was like a last like minute, not last minute decision, but it was like 2 3 days before. I was just like, no, what, fuck it. I'm going to the home opener. I've been going the last like 2 3 seasons every home opener. So I was like, fuck it, let's go. And so luckily I acquired enough hours to get some sick
Mhm.
time. So,
Um,
so the next day I was like, ah shit, I'm sick. But
well, now let's not put that out there in case they're watching. But you something came up, and then obviously you had time to watch the game or go to the game.
yeah. So I went to the game. Well, first of all, like we went there and the tailgate for the home opener is fucking lit.
Hmm.
And my boy Will, he's like, come through with my squad and posted with us. And I've kicked it with them once. I think it was like 2 3 years ago, and the tailgate gets lit, bro. And his squad is called the Niner Cartel, and they plugged it with like um, with some stickers and even like a one of those towels, bro. It's pretty legit. Like, hold on,
Oh, yeah, I think your background doesn't show it.
okay, hold
Yeah,
on, give me a second. Let me turn off my background. How could I do this? Uh,
I think you have to go to your camera settings and just take off your background, and then you can put it back on. Well, how's everyone doing? How's the two people doing here? Um, we're gonna have a fun show. We'll talk Niners, talk what we've seen in the NFL. Hold on, let me. All right, you're back. Okay.
you see
Yeah,
it?
yeah. We see it now.
Yeah, bro. It's pretty legit. So shout out to the founder Luis
Hmm.
from the Niner Cartel, bro. They showed my girl and I some great hospitality. Like everybody was hella nice. Like everybody offering like shots or whatever, even whatever they made, like they barbecue. They're like, get whatever you want. But I was like, fuck, I barely met y'all, so I'm not trying to be over here like grabbing shit.
We're here. Shout out to Luis Diaz, founder of Niner Cartel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So hopefully we can get him on the pod, and just
Okay,
try to see a little background of the Niner Cartel and see how it started.
definitely, man. That's great. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, those are fun and they get you obviously hyped for the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
so yeah, so but shout out to them, man, and that they showed you love and you felt like you were right there. But let's get into it. So what are your thoughts? 3 weeks, Niner football. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling? What you think about the past game? I want to hear it
Bro,
all.
Purdy's the real deal. He's a
Hmm.
real deal. Uh, obviously he needs to take us all the way there, but I mean, from the quarterbacks that I've seen, I'm like, fuck, like he's like top 3, top 4
Hmm.
quarterback right now, and like everybody everywhere from the defense to the offense is just everybody's just playing so good. And like, yeah, we had like a minor injury with a Ayuk, but shit, like Ronnie Bell coming through, like he's a dog. And so yeah, I don't know about you, but I feel really really good going up against the cowgirls in next weekend. So
Yeah, I actually I'm no longer concerned about the Cowboys. But I later on in the episode, I'll ask you the same question, like who do you think, are the top teams in the NFL? But my thoughts on the past 3 weeks is, yeah, I agree with you. Um, this game, I mean, you could say at the beginning, Purdy he was kind of off a little bit. Might be short week. He is coming back from a surgery, so maybe his arm wasn't tired. He he wasn't hitting them how he usually does. But overall, man, whenever Purdy plays, I haven't felt this like calm, confident in the quarterback. Like I feel like at the end of the day, what I wanted in the quarterback was someone that if we're down, is going to take us down and we're going to score, and he could potentially win us a game. And I feel like Purdy, he's that quarterback for us. He may not have the strongest arm, he may not be flashy, but man, what he does for this and for Shanahan, and I feel like I'll
he's
ask you this
perfect
too.
for the system. He's
He's
perfect for the
perfect,
system.
and but like he also can extend the plays. He's pretty mobile in the pocket, and I just feel like even Kyle is confident. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't think we talked last week, but last week when we played the Rams, there was like 4 seconds left. Usually if it was Jimmy, we kicked the field goal at the end of the
Yep.
half, and he went for it and he did a quarterback sneak. And right there, I was like, oh, yeah, like this is Kyle's guy. And man, our defense is good, man. I don't see, we got the D line, we got the linebackers, the safeties, the cornerbacks, the kicker too, man. He hasn't missed. He looks solid. He hit one last week for like almost 60 yards. And and it's those things that, Ayuk, yeah, he didn't play, but obviously I want Ayuk to play, but it didn't hurt us. Debo
Yeah,
stepped up. It looked like old Debo. Kittle got a few catches. McCaffrey was. What can you say about
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Man, like this is the most stacked we've been, and it honestly, I feel like which will lead me to this next question is: do you see the Niners losing a game this season?
Fuck. Bro, I know I forget what was the record that we put him up at, but fuck, man, like
I think
yeah,
we,
like I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 games, but it's like against who? We have to play really really shitty.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's not, and I'm gonna pull up the schedule right now. I don't think that it's gonna be where some team just beats us because they were better than us. I think is either we're injured or we're off that day, maybe a short week, but man, so we got, I mean, now there's games too that I'm like, that I thought were wins and could be a little bit harder. But for example, this week, hey, I'm not overlooking the Cardinals, man, because they beat the Cowboys, and the past two games that they also had, they could have won those games, especially against the Giants. They were up like 27-7, and the Giants came back. So, but I know the Niners aren't going to overlook, especially after they beat the Cowboys. I think
Yeah,
they'll come prepared to play. But after that, man, I feel like that Cowboys game on Sunday night, the Niners are going to want to like
just spank them.
spank them, tell the NFL like, yo, we're legit, like we're the team to beat, and I think they're going to beat them bad. And the reason why I say this is I'm not scared of Dak Prescott, man. I mean, after seeing them play, man, the reason why the Cowboys won their first two games was their defense, and unfortunately, Diggs, he tore his ACL, he's out
Yeah.
for the season. Obviously, Michael Parsons, that guy's scary, one of the best, but I don't think Dak Prescott's going to beat our defense, and I feel like Brock Purdy is going to do his Brock Purdy things with McCaffrey, and I think we might beat them bad. Other
Yeah,
than that, man, the Browns, that one does seem we could potentially
dude,
lose because we are going
that
over there.
defense.
Their defense is pretty good.
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson, he's playing a little bit better. That could be one, but
think he's
I don't.
getting his massages back in, bro.
Other than that, man, we got Vikings Monday night over there. Vikings, they're not good. Bengals aren't looking as strong. Burrow's not 100%. Jaguars, I thought they were going to be better, but they got beat by D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah,
Then we got the Bucks, not that good. Seattle, I know the Niners are going to want to beat Seattle. It is a Thursday, Thanksgiving. We'll see. That one could potentially. We did give that loss at the beginning. The Eagles, man. What do you think about the Eagles? Eagles Niners, that one. And that one's gonna be I think it's no, it's not a Sunday night game. Huh. But
no,
they're gonna want to beat us because I know we were talking all that crap saying, we would have beat them if Brock Purdy didn't get injured.
yeah. I mean, the Eagles right now they're not looking like too scary, but it's still early in the season, and I think they're like trying to figure it out, especially because what who do they have a new coordinator, right?
They have two new coordinators because
Yeah.
one became the head coach of the Cardinals, one became the head coach of the Colts.
Okay. So you see, they're still trying to figure it out. So and then for us, I mean, I feel like we're getting the engines going and we look good, but hopefully by then, we're like up here and like no injuries and I think it's gonna be a good ass game, but I feel like we're gonna end up taking it. I just feel like we're better overall, like on both ends of the ball.
The only thing I would say is, man, their offensive line is probably the best in the NFL, especially with their like rugby push play that they do, especially
Yeah,
on the goal line. That seems unstoppable, or if they need 1 yard. But I mean, it's been 3 weeks. Again, 3 weeks. People can get injured. Teams can fall off. Teams can improve. But I'm gonna say that after seeing Hertz play, he doesn't look as good as last year. I don't know if
right.
you've watched his
Yeah,
games. Um, Obviously, he's a threat running, but he's not running for that much, and they don't look as strong as last year. I feel like we could beat them.
it's not
Um,
gonna be. It's gonna be a close game. It's not gonna be a
yeah,
blowout or whatever.
yeah,
But
especially over there.
maybe win by a field goal or even one touchdown. But it's gonna be a really close game.
Other than that, the Ravens, Christmas, but it is over here. They're gonna travel to
Yeah,
us. They did lose against the Colts this weekend. I don't know if you saw that.
yeah, I saw that shit.
Obviously, the Niners, their kryptonite are mobile quarterbacks, and Lamar is one of the best at that. But by that time, man, I think we might be rolling. But man, I mean, could you see a scenario where we're undefeated?
Bro, that'd be insane. Wasn't there a team back in the day, a couple years ago or something like that? I forget. There wasn't there a team that went all the way. Oh no, I'm thinking about the Patriots, but they lost.
They lost. The last team to do it was the 72 Dolphins, and they won it all.
That's
Um,
insane.
it's hard, man, especially in this era of NFL.
Yeah.
You got injuries, an off day. But let's put the scenario out there. They're 17-0. You think they'll feel the pressure?
Hell yeah. But I'd rather have them not go undefeated. Um, I rather have them, lose a game and then go into the playoffs with a loss. Um, because I'm only thinking because of uh what happened with the Warriors when they won like that 72-10 season
Mm-hmm.
and or 73. I forget the record, but something like that.
72-8, I think. Something like
Uh,
that.
and
72-8.
and we lost that year in the finals. So it's like fuck that. Like I don't want that to happen with the Niners.
But let's think about this as fans and legacies, right? 17-0. You win the Super Bowl. The number six become tied with the Steelers and the Patriots with winning the most Super Bowls, but you also went undefeated. So
Yeah.
that cements you as what can people say now? You have six Super Bowls and you're 6-1 undefeated with Brock Purdy, uh quarterback that we picked with our last pick. But like I'm just talking about as fans of us dreaming, that would be like having we win the Super Bowl, which we won, but we get to have the cherry on top of being undefeated.
I mean, that'd be amazing. Uh, that you could literally make a movie out of that.
Right.
Fuck. But we'll see.
But
I mean, you know.
but I'm with you, man. I think we will lose maybe one or two games at the most now, how I'm seeing the team. Um, but for sure, I think we're one of the top teams definitely in the NFC, which brings me, to this next question. After these 3 weeks, who do you see as the top? Let's say four teams, two from the NFC, two from the AFC, in the NFL.
Shit, man. Uh, I mean, Niners, obviously. Uh, you could say what Philly,
Yeah,
and on the other end, it's kind of tough, right? Because uh, KC and like Buffalo, uh, I don't know. Like, I mean, they're obviously figuring shit out, but up to like the 4 weeks, they're not really impressing me. Uh, Miami, Miami looks good, so it's between them three on that side. So I don't know. What about you?
on this side, definitely, man. Philly Niners, that's easy. Um, I would put the Niners above the Eagles right now. On the other side, Miami looks scary. They look scary, man.
That
They
ass whooping.
the
What was it,
70 points, yeah.
bro? I was so mad because um, the week before in fantasy, I know we'll get into it,
Hmm.
but I had the chance to get A Chain, but I
Hmm.
didn't. I was like, I don't know, and I didn't pick him up. And fuck, dude, he just went off. But anyways, yeah, Miami looks
No, man, I think Miami, they're similar to us. The Niners, obviously, Mike McDaniel, he coached over here, but man, you have Tyreek Hill, you have Jalen Waddle didn't play Jalen Waddle, then you
yeah,
have Mostert and A Chain now, and Tua, he's playing just as good, man. I think he's similar to Purdy, not the strongest arm, but he fits that system. He gets the ball to his playmakers, and we'll see how it goes this weekend against the Bills. They play the Bills, so that should be a good game.
yeah,
But I would say Chiefs. I'm still gonna put the Chiefs up there just because of Mahomes. You can't
right,
go against them, especially we'll get into it too. Now they have the Swifties with them. They play even better.
for real. You
But
see,
you got
you see that shit? How Kelsey's like jersey went up in sales like hella bad.
that's crazy. That's crazy. But I have the Chiefs, and I'm gonna give it to Miami just because they haven't lost. The Bills did lose their first game,
Yeah,
but the Bills are good too. They smacked the Commanders. Um, so I would say Chiefs, Miami, and Niners and the Eagles. Um, which will leads me to this question. What can derail the Niners' hopes of winning the Lombardi Trophy? What scenario would you see where everything goes to shit?
that's what we've been talking about. Just staying healthy. The only scenario I could see is if Purdy gets hurt, and he can't come in. He can't be ready for the postseason. So I, I, I mean, shit. I don't know how. Obviously, we don't know how we feel about Darnold, but if somebody like, let's say, like Debo or you gets injured, yeah, it's a hit, but we saw what happened last weekend. You didn't play, and we were still rolling. So I think that's the only scenario that I feel like that would not get us the ship if Purdy goes down.
I say on our offense, I agree. Debo goes down or Ayuk will manage, but I feel like the key players, yeah, Purdy's one, McCaffrey's the other one. I feel like McCaffrey, man, he's a cheat code out there, makes it easier for Purdy, so that would be another one, and Trent Williams.
Well, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off,
Yeah,
but one thing that I did notice, which was kind of cool, was sometimes they put out CMC out as a receiver and Debo as a running back. It's like damn, like because they're very similar in playing styles. But yeah, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a cheat code because this team, man, is like if this like you make your team at Madden and I'm gonna put Debo right here, and then you have McCaffrey. The defense doesn't know where you're gonna go or what McCaffrey or Debo are gonna do. Are they gonna run the ball? Are they gonna pass it? Who are they gonna pass it to? So I'm sure Kyle he has fun setting up this offense and who I mean, but back to what I was saying, yeah, I think those three players are key on offense if they were to go down, especially Purdy and
Yeah,
McCaffrey. Because man, I don't know about Sam Darnold. We might win some games, but I wouldn't feel confident going all the way with Darnold.
should imagine he takes us all the way.
Then I'll eat my words and I'll say I'll buy a Sam Darnold jersey, but I doubt it. I doubt it. On defense, I think Warner. Warner would. Yeah, I know people would say Bosa, but Warner because Warner, he's the leader of the defense. He's like and he never misses. I don't think I ever remember. I'm gonna knock on wood. Remember him being injured or miss a game. Him and Dre Greenlaw, they do the dirty work for the team. So
Bro,
those,
Greenlaw. If I was a football player, I feel like
that's
I would
you.
be like, that's me right there. Dirty asshole. I'm like, fuck.
But you gotta have players like that on your team,
Yeah,
to do the dirty work. But I would say Warner would be if we lose him, and obviously Bosa. Yeah, I mean you want to have Bosa on your team and him not be injured because yeah, he hasn't gotten a lot of sacks. He got one this past game, but he does a lot of work that you know if you're just looking on the TV, you think like he's not playing, but like he's either taking up two offensive linemen, which helps Drake Jackson. Uh, Same with Eric Armstead. He they do a lot of the dirty work on the D line for them to eat, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, he's not getting sacks, blah blah. Blah. He sucks," but that's not their job. Their job is to take as much space basically to make it easier for the other players around them. So those would be probably what would derail. And if I don't know if this team just I just don't see them getting in the funk. I feel like top to bottom they're just too good. They're too
yeah.
good. And I don't know if you've noticed too, but man, a lot of teams right now they're not that good. They look
You know what's
ass.
you saying that this morning on 95.7,
Hmm.
they were saying the same shit. They were like, I don't see a team right now that could beat us in the regular season and even in the postseason. Uh, everybody's looking like straight trash.
Other than
And
the four teams that we
well,
mentioned, the five at the
yeah,
beginning, but the rest, yeah, man,
yeah.
like they don't look good. Cowboys, I mean, I don't think they're as
I
good
mean, bro,
as.
I don't know if you saw that. There's this picture where Dak is throwing the ball to the end zone, and I think he has CeeDee Lamb like all the way to his left, and he was throwing it the opposite way to the right side. There was nobody there. There was two Arizona players up like coming to get the ball. I was like, "What are you looking at, bro?" But it's
Yeah,
funny because it's like if he keeps fucking up, I mean Trey Lance.
hey, that's where if there's over there fans, content creators, that's their thing to talk about. Trey Lance isn't on our team anymore. We have Brock Purdy, but now I mean, who knows? Who knows what will happen? But what was I gonna say? There's them. Oh, let's talk about. I don't have this as a topic, but Jimmy Garoppolo. Did you? I was watching. Shout out to my boy. I went to his wedding. I was watching the game there, and man, I think I think we can stop the debate that how remember they always talk about games without Jimmy Garoppolo, and then they show the record with Kyle Shanahan. Like
Yeah,
when Kyle Shanahan plays any other quarterback, when he plays a quarterback with Jimmy Garoppolo, this is his record. I think Kyle was the one that basically made Jimmy Garoppolo work. Like as he made him look like the best that he could with the limitations that he has. And I know it seems like they did have like a beef between them because I feel like Jimmy was like I want to be able to throw it downfield more. I don't want to sometimes do the plays that you give me and cause
Right.
like you do my plays because if you do your plays, it's not gonna work. So that was the riff. But after this past game, these past weeks, like man, Jimmy he ass, and I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he like been throwing like some shitty passes to Devontae, and I'm like, bro, like, yeah, like yeah, and I think I saw earlier today on Twitter that Devontae wants to leave. Like he wants to go to a contender. So it's like fuck. And I was looking at your questions, like, oh,
Okay, yeah, we can get to it.
what moves? And I'm like, fuck, that'd be so sick, right? But we don't. I mean, do we can we afford them? That's the
We
question.
can. We have the cap space right now. We have like 48 million in cap,
Yeah,
but we have a you. But
yeah,
like I don't know. I mean, you can't just say no to like a player like that.
right.
So it's tough. It's tough. But I think I was more thinking of another player from another team that got their ass whooped. Patrick Sertain too. I don't know if you saw
Yeah,
on
I saw
Twitter.
that.
His dad he wasn't happy, basically saying he deserves better to play for a better team. He's still on his rookie contract. We would have to give up at least for sure first round pick. But man, you put him a shutdown corner on this defense, I think it's GG's. What do you think?
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Shit. But do you think you? I mean, I don't. I could see them pulling the trigger. If they pulled the trigger on CMC and like,
That's it's a CMC move
yeah,
on the
yeah,
defense.
yeah, and he's on his rookie contract.
He's
Like,
on his we you for sure have him for then because they could do he's a first round pick, so you do the fifth year option. So you have him for 2 years on a
okay,
rookie deal. And you wouldn't pay him maybe next season. And you could make it work where you can afford him and Ayuk,
it's perfect. Like, what else do you want? So, hopefully they make it happen.
bro. Because man, when I heard that, I don't know if it'll happen. Who knows? Because Denver might also be like, we want to rebuild, but he's part of our, he's a player we want to use to rebuild. But they could
Yeah.
also be like, because last year they gave up Chubb to Miami,
Mhm.
which was also, their top pick, and they could be like, you know what, we'll take the picks, we'll start all over. Man, that would be scary. That would be scary for the whole NFL. You'll have him as our one, Travarius Ward on the other side, and we'll move Lenore in the nickel.
What's the deadline?
Oh, we have till November.
Oh shit. Yeah.
There's
So there's
time.
time.
There's time. But potentially, other moves. Brian Burns from the Carolina Panthers. He wants a new deal. That one though, you would have to sign and pay him. So
Oh, okay.
depends. But he opposite Bosa, man. Shit. But I feel like the Certain one is a need. Our
Yeah.
corners are okay; they're good. Travarius Ward, he's good, but man, you add Patrick Certain to this team, man. I don't know. But what else? What other positions? Yeah.
It's, I think that's like that would be like the number one like position that I would want to like get like a shutdown person.
Hmm.
Uh, just because there's some like I mean they don't worry me, but like players like Cooper Cup, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, you know,
If we go again, well, from our division, right, it would be the Eagles. So AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. They have two good wide receivers.
yeah,
Travarius Ward can handle one. I like Lenore, but the only thing is he's small.
yeah.
And Patrick Surtain, he's a big corner, and man, he could just be on his own. Like he covers basically one side of the field, takes it away.
So that's why I would want to get him, because I'm also thinking about like um like I mean they don't like scare me because we've been smacking them for like what 8-9 games already against the Rams, but
Mm.
they have Cup and then they have fucking what's his name
Patrick Nakua.
Nakua. and he looks pretty fucking solid. Yeah,
He's another Cooper Cup man, another fantasy wise where
yeah,
you see the name. I had the opportunity to get him. I was
yeah,
it was against Seattle, and then he does it against the Niners, and then by that time he's gone.
yeah.
And in our league we're in, man, some people be making suspect ass drops. They dropped him.
I
I couldn't
know.
pick him up. They dropped a couple players that I picked up, and shout out to I don't know who, but he sent me a trade. I don't know if you saw Swift. He gave me Swift, and I gave him Rashad White, and I said, "Fuck yeah!" I did lose this week, man. And the guy he turned up, even though my team turned up too, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get it done because I have
Fuck.
Dak. I have Dak.
Shit. In my other league, bro, I was so pissed today. Um, I had I had the Saints defense, but they were going up against Green Bay, and like
Mhm.
I was like, Green Bay offense is pretty solid. So I dropped the Saints defense and I picked up Jacksonville because Jacksonville was projected to give me more. So I
Mm.
picked them up, and bro, they so by the end of Sunday night, they had only given me 7 points, and I beat my friend Daniel by 1 point, literally 1 point. 3 days later, 3 freaking days later, he sends me a screenshot. He's like, "Hey, I'm kind of confused," and it showed him beating me. Uh, I was like, "What the fuck?" So then I go to my team, and they made a stat correction. Instead of
Uh,
7, they gave me -7 points. And I lost the game, so they gave me the L, and they
so
messed up.
the -7 was the actual
Yeah,
points. Okay.
yeah, and on top of that, it messed with the waiver claim. They put me
Mm,
a little higher because I had a W.
mm. So they double fucked you on the way
Yeah,
out and the way in.
yep, and I checked the comments, and it was everybody, hella people got fucked over.
We got a comment here asking who's Daniel.
Oh, that's because we call him Chopa.
Uh
Call him Chopa, yeah.
Dan
He's
Chopin.
the biggest, Chopa in San Mateo.
Yeah, what are they called? The ESL cats. Nothing wrong with that. So we talked about what improvements we want. Um, another one I was going to mention, I forgot. Another one that could be possible next Niner too. Trent Brown, you remember him? The big
Yeah,
lineman. Uh, the Patriots keep losing. He's on the Patriots. That one might not be too expensive. We can give up like a fifth, fourth rounder, and solidify that O line on the right side because Burford and McKivitz, they've been struggling a little bit. McKivitz had a good game this past game, but you put someone like Trent Brown on the other side, ahora sí, like we're solid
so
to protect Purdy. I'm just thinking to protect Purdy
yeah,
and to also run on that side because the Niners like to run to their left side where Trent Williams is and Aaron Banks. Because when they try to run on the right side. Say what you want about McGlinchey, at least he was good at run blocking. No corner, yeah, they get stopped, they get stuffed, and they just keep running to the left. So obviously teams they'll notice that and they'll want to make us run to the right side. So if we get someone like that or someone that I would love with Tristan Wirfs from the Buccaneers, but that one might cost a little lot to get him, and we would have to pay him too. Trent Brown, he'll be a free agent next season. We sign him for this season. Yeah, we let him walk. That's another one. Not sexy like
yeah,
Certain, but it's a good solid one, to make. Um this one I think you touched up on it and we can get more in depth about it. You said it at the beginning, but 3 weeks, still undefeated in the regular season, hasn't thrown an interception this season. Is Brock Purdy a franchise quarterback?
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't buy his jersey. I don't wanna be rocking that 1-3, you know what I mean?
It does. I wish I would say nothing like he's like, man, that number, I don't know, it just never looks good. And that has never looked 13
Yeah,
doesn't look good.
yeah.
Yeah, I know because we play soccer, right? You want to
He
wear
was
like,
good at 'em.
7,
10, 9.
10, 9.
17,
defenders 17, defenders like 2, 3, and 4, right?
yeah, or even 5.
5. But like when you see someone, I see a weird number like 13. Who think of a soccer player that wore 13.
Can't.
That I can name a quarterback Hall of Famer, and that's
Yeah,
why he wears it. Dan Marino, he
yeah.
wore 13. But besides, I don't know if you also saw. I saw it on Twitter, but I don't. You know Mike Florio? He's on. He has a show. He's this NFL guy,
Uh-huh.
like for the whole NFL.
Is he
He
the one that called him like 30 or something
Yeah,
like
he
that?
was like,
Yeah,
he is dumb. I think he was just joking, but people took it serious. But basically, he said Brock Purdy doesn't sound like a quarterback name. You know,
right,
kind of rhymes like Brock Turdy.
right.
And I said, bro, that was, like now they're just thinking of things just to bring my man down. Say what you want, like you can say, yeah, he doesn't throw it like Mahomes and Josh Allen, but we don't ask him to do that. But in all seriousness, so what about his game? Do you think he is one of the? Would you put him top 10 in the NFL in your top 10 quarterback list
As of right now,
right now?
like,
Just this season, week 3, we rank 1 to 32. I believe in the ESPN rankings, they might have him like 15, 14.
yeah,
But here, I'll pull it up while you think. Um, if you were to rank them, or how about this? Let's say we started off imagine like a draft where every player is free to be picked, and
fuck.
you can pick your starting quarterback, right? Where do you think where would you think teams will pick him? You gotta consider obviously age, his contract. He doesn't make a lot of money. um what do you think?
It's tough, because I mean, shit, you got Mahomes, you got fucking Allen, you got Tua, you got Lamar,
Yeah,
Hurts.
I
I
gotta
think I would put him like maybe top 5, top 6.
here. I got rankings. I found this is I believe the Ringer. I think it's a website, whatever. So they have Mahomes number 1. I agree. If I were to start a team, right, and I would have to pick, my starting quarterback, you gotta go Mahomes, right?
Yeah,
We agree that
yeah,
Mahomes. Then they got Josh Allen too. Not surprising either.
yeah.
I think. Well, I think they have. Do you see this
Herbert.
good?
Yeah,
Let me see the open full list. Okay, perfect. Well, they have Tom Brady. They have Tom. You see this? Tom Brady, Las Vegas Raiders.
that's it's because he
That's
owns them.
weird. Well, okay, so we got Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. I don't disagree there, man. I love Justin Herbert. I think he's amazing. Lamar Jackson as well. Trevor Lawrence. What do you think? Would
I
you would you take Purdy or Trevor Lawrence?
I mean, depends what type of like team you're building, right? Uh,
You're building a new team. Everyone, like I said, something happened in the NFL. Everyone's a free agent, and they do like a fantasy draft, like we do. Boom.
um,
People start picking, their quarterbacks.
I think I would
If you-
still take Trevor over
Trevor,
Purdy. Yeah,
why? Just because of his physical attributes?
yeah.
Okay. I, yeah, man, that's a great question.
I mean, if
I
you
think
look at that list, I would remove Dak from that top
we'll
10.
we'll get there. Yeah. Man, I think I'll take Trevor, man, because like I said, you brought up a great question. If Kyle Shanahan's my quarterback, man, I think Kyle would take Trevor Lawrence too. With this team,
Yeah,
yeah. All right, Prescott, they're putting him at 6. This is again the Ringers rankings. I think other places are different rankings, but
yeah.
they have Dak here. I think he's a little high, man. I don't see it with Dak, to be honest.
Like,
I feel like the first 2 games, their defense won their games. Dak, the first game, honestly, they didn't even throw a lot because I had Pollard and I needed points. Their defense is the one that did all the work. But what do you say, Dak Prescott?
you gotta remove them out of the top 10, bro. Like I would put if you're doing top 10, shit. I don't even. I'm looking at it. I don't even like Geno Smith being a top
Yeah,
10.
I would move to a. I would so yeah. This is a weird. I don't know how they're
Yeah,
ranking it, but Mahomes one. That's good. I would probably put 2 or 3 just because what he's doing. I'm going based off the 3 games, not
yeah,
lifetime, right? Then Justin Herbert, Jackson, yeah, I agree. Jalen Hurts also, just because he's he hasn't lost. And I would put Purdy in the top 10 because we haven't lost either. And they have Purdy 27th.
27.
So they're
Yeah, no.
saying Baker Mayfield, Jimmy
Damn, Anthony Richardson, the rookie.
is better than him. CJ
Yeah,
Stroud is better than him. Jordan Love, Watson, Mac Jones, Daniel Jones, who hasn't done shit. Russell Wilson, Ryan Tannehill, Derek Carr, who's always been Raiders. You
yep,
tell me, man, he's trash. Jared Goff, he's been playing good, but I don't think he's playing better than Brock Purdy, even though
yeah.
they are. He's playing good. Same
He's
with Kirk
playing good.
Cousins.
He's playing good for fantasy.
Right. Same with Kirk Cousins. He man, he's slinging that thing, and that might be someone. The Jets. I think they should trade for Kirk Cousins because
Yeah,
they're wasting that team with your boy here, Zach Wilson.
yeah.
Joe. I don't know why Tom Brady's here. This is weird. This is a weird ranking.
He's still in the fantasy, bro. If you look at all QBs, he's still in there.
Yeah, players. I think they stay there for a couple years, like for the longest. Like Kaepernick was there because potentially they keep him there in case if
Yeah,
they were to get drafted. But if I had to do a ranking, I'll put 1 Mahomes, 2 Josh Allen. I want to put 3 Tua. I like him. Then Justin Herbert 4, Lamar 5, Jalen Hurts 6, and I got to put Purdy up there. I'm
you
looking at
have
all
to.
these or maybe Burrow. Just I'm showing Burrow respect because he's injured. But he Brock Purdy is there 7 or 8.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
no way he's 27.
Easy.
And then I don't know if people where if right now we got one person live. I don't know. What do you think? Are you a Niners fan? Do you agree with us? Are you not a Niners fan? Because there is bias to us because we are Niners fans. We think our players are the best in the world. But also people that watch this late, leave on the comments. Brock Purdy, top 10 quarterback. What do you guys think? Let us know right there. But personally, I think he should be up there, man. He's good. He's good. He and I'm coming off watching Jimmy for many years, man. You'll be like, oh, please, Jimmy. Like every time he did this and he did this in the Raiders game when he does the and then he throws a pick, bro. Like when he starts his happy feet dancing, it's over.
It's fucked.
But with Purdy, I don't feel that. I feel confident. I feel like he's a gamer. He's a gamer, and I think we're gonna win a lot of games with him.
I mean, he's only gonna get better.
Mm-hmm. Another thing too. Yep, I agree. Um, I'm gonna start off by saying I don't get. I think we mentioned it last time. I don't get the Taylor Swift like excitement and
Hey, you're
making
gonna
it
get
a
all.
big deal.
You're gonna
I
get all these emails canceling you.
cancel me. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But obviously, Travis Kelsey gets it because his price went up. People are talking to him more. And what do you think about all this? This whole Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey, I heard she's gonna be there. I think they have a Sunday night game, so she'll be there.
Damn. To be honest, the NFL loves it
They do.
because they're getting new viewers. Like they don't even care about the game; they just care about seeing if she comes on TV or not.
Mm-hmm.
And even like the fans, like girlfriends, wives, or whatever, they're gonna be like, "I want to go to the game to hopefully possibly see her."
Mm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. She, I, I don't get it either, but I don't know. I fucking she, I don't know. I feel when I look at I'm just very biased, like in
Mhm.
what and like what I like
Right.
because dude, like she's not. I mean, I'm probably gonna get hella hate on this shit, but she's not
Be careful what you say.
even.
Here we got
She's
it's Tina. Get on the T Swift game.
she ain't even all that like that, you know. Like,
She,
uh,
if you into that, I can see how you can like
yeah,
it, but
but like what he was with before, like, bro, Kelsey was dating such a baddie, dog. Like, you go from that to like that. You're just like, what?
think okay, think about it like this. And we gotta come on, La Jaime, come on. You gotta think about this, man. Kelsey, let's say it doesn't work out, nothing but Ch-
Oh,
Taylor Swift got
it's
the
a dub.
bag. He got the
Yeah,
bag.
yeah,
She got the bag.
yeah, yeah,
The disrespect. She got the bag. So, and look, I don't like TMC. I don't like to be TMC, but Twitter, they tell you everything, right? And what I've
yeah,
read, because you get sucked in, is the old girl, the baddie. She basically didn't like that. He was about splitting it. She wanted to be
yeah,
taken care of.
yeah, yeah.
So you
I
don't
saw
know.
that.
Maybe she was toxic. Maybe blah blah blah. You got Taylor Swift. She can handle herself. I'll pay for it. Blah blah blah. She got the bag. She's famous. Maybe I think she's toxic though, but
Yeah, I mean, look at all
you
her
can hate.
albums.
Right. Right. I mean, the new album, Third and Long with Kelsey, or I used to be in love with 87 and he left me. So it's all
Shit.
business. It's all business. But like you said, the one point that I agree definitely with you, man, the NFL loves this
Yeah,
because they got new viewers. They all these people that don't watch football and they watched it because Travis Kelsey's dating or talking with Taylor Swift.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's all it comes down to marketing, and I mean,
right.
his sales went up.
Yeah,
His
I don't
stock.
know. I don't. That's a good question. Do they get like a? I'm sure some players do, but when if
I'm
they
sure
get a
they do.
percentage of like their jersey sales?
I'm sure they do. I mean, I don't know, but I know like in soccer, like Messi, Ronaldo, they get a percentage.
Oh, okay. Because shit, man.
Like even like Messi, Ronaldo, they get image rights. So like anything when
Mm,
they're like advertising like the team and their faces on the poster or any ad, like they get money from it.
mm.
So I'm sure the football players have something similar to it too.
That's yeah. I would hope because man, if not, man, the NFL just keeps making money off of them.
Hmm.
But I think it's probably all in the contract, whatever they sign, especially like the top players. I don't know if you saw, the quarterback for the Cardinals, Joshua Dobbs.
Yeah,
I guess he went in before the Cowboys game. He tried to buy a jersey for himself of like for his dad or family
right.
of his name, and they didn't have it. He had to
Cold.
like he had to like create it
Damn.
because they didn't have it. And he was like, man, come on. But yeah, it's true because if you go to like the Niners team store, you
They
can't.
don't have everybody.
They don't have everyone. They just have obviously players that will sell.
Yeah.
They'll get Bosa, Debo. I haven't seen. I don't know if you've seen. I haven't seen you. Have you seen
It's kind of hard to get. I think you
Ayuk?
have to get that one online.
Mm,
You see that, or even like throwbacks, like the legends.
hmm Yeah, but that's crazy. That's crazy. You go in the store, you play for the team. Oh, I want Joshua Dobbs jersey. Oh, we don't have it. You can create it.
You,
Damn.
you, it's more likely for you to see a Taylor Swift jersey in there.
Yeah, Taylor Swift, 69 Chiefs jersey. Um, let's. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about this preview. Cardinals Niners. Are you? We touched it, but Are you nervous by them after what they did to the Cowboys? Do you feel the Niners will take care of business? Will it be close? Will we hit the magic 30 points that we've hit every game? What's your thoughts?
I'm not nervous, but I'm not taking them lightly either. You know,
Hmm.
uh, we will come out with a dub, and yeah, but I'm not too nervous about them. Uh, yeah, I think yeah, I feel like we will hit that 30
The
at 30
the
points.
30 Purdy.
Yep.
Um, I feel like the Niners, they're like I said, they're locked in. The only thing, the keys are stopping Connor, the running back.
Right.
Make because
He's questionable, so he might not even
is
play.
he?
Yeah.
Well, usually questionable they play, but if they can stop the run, they can make them a one-dimensional team. I don't know if Joshua Dobbs will beat us with his arms. He can run too. So that is like that's always been an Achilles heel for the Niners. But the Niners, man, they're just too good. Purdy plays his game. McCaffrey keeps running the ball like he does. I feel like we could get 30. It might be a little bit closer, maybe 30-17.
Yeah. Hey, the questionable is because he has back problems.
I think they
Still,
only put like
wow, a cortisone shot or whatever.
yeah, back. That's nothing.
Yeah,
And then I mean that's to us is
I was like,
GG's.
fuck.
I need the rest, but another thing that a lot of people don't mention and I feel is important too is we've also had a long time off to prepare for them to get right as well to for them to recharge. So I feel like they'll be ready. I don't know if you saw today, Debo didn't practice. Kyle
Yeah,
said, Kyle said knee and the ribs, monitor that. Ayuk limited, so that's good. And I believe a couple of people had a day off, but that's normal. Um, but I think we'll be full strength. The Like I said, I don't think the Niners will look past the Cardinals, especially after what they did. But I think it's another dub, and they will be leading us up to Cowboys Niners Sunday Night Football
man, I really want to go to that game, but fuck, the tickets are so expensive, bro.
by Hondo on top.
Uh, but I kind of one of my boys, uh, I mean, fuck it, told me if you go to the game and you just wait right before kickoff, you'll get some like solid seats at a very like cool price. So I kind of want to do that, but then again, like if not, then fuck it, I'll just go to the tailgate and that's it. You know?
Yeah, it's a big one. Obviously, Sunday Night Football. It's still big because it's the rivals, the Cowboys. But it would have been bigger if they both went undefeated leading
Yeah,
up to it. 'Cause then that shit. I got an email today. Hopefully, so I got an email since I'm a season ticket holder um, to request so I can, when they take the American flag out,
yeah.
so I can do that. So
Oh
hopefully I
shit.
get picked.
Yeah,
But they say you got to be 4 hours in the stadium before the game starts. So
damn.
it's not on drink, so no telling my pedal. I'll be on the field. That's cool. But hopefully I get picked, man. That would be great. That would be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Hey, I've seen that not a lot of season ticket holders are happy with. I guess you guys get like a gift,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like they were saying like some people I've seen that they're kind of not happy that the gift needs to be better.
Uh, so this is my third year, right? The first year, they gave us like different options that we can choose. Unfortunately, I saw that email late and I forgot what I took. I think I took like some Niner cups, Boundary coffee, but I
Right.
just said I think that was my only option.
Right.
Last year, they offered I think like a backpack and this wooden. I don't know if you guys can see it. Mm,
Oh, yeah. I see.
the one, not this one, the one, this one.
Okay.
And basically, it's It's a layout of Levi's and it says season ticket holder. That's it. This year they only offered one thing, and it was just a duffel bag.
And no,
I got.
no accessories come with it.
I don't think so. It just says season ticket
Because
holder.
the guy that I saw, he got the duffel bag, and then he got like this little little box with like pins.
They haven't sent them out yet. Maybe he got it last year,
Oh, okay,
but maybe I just saw the bag and I just clicked accept quick because if you don't do it, then they say, "Oh, it ran out," and you don't get shit. Which I do find that I guess I would find like I don't like to complain about things, but I feel like that sucks because I am a season ticket holder, so I don't know. I guess you should have a set amount of things reserved for us.
right,
I would say, but with me, I'm just happy I get something. I don't really care,
yeah,
especially a duffel bag. I feel like I'll have a lot of use for it.
yeah. If you travel,
Yeah, yeah, especially. But actually, this past game, so I have I have my seat. You get free food, but it's not like you don't get like amazing things. You get like chicken
talking
tenders.
about that food, bro, I fucking got a food poisoning from there.
What you get?
A hot dog. So
Mm.
my boy Christian,
Mhm.
he got his lady's friend as a season ticket holder, and like she transferred over the tickets to them.
Mhm.
So like they got like the free food and everything. He brought me a hot dog from where I don't know where, but dude, like that shit fucked up my stomach the next day.
This kid
Like
is the high school lunch hot dogs.
yeah,
Was so what I was trying to say is so as a I'll explain as a season ticket holder, you have 4 items that you can get for free. Um, give you different options, right? Usually, my go-to is I'll get a hot chocolate, I'll get a water. Depending if I'm hungry, then I'll get a hot dog and chicken tenders. I'm not hungry, I'll get hot dog, and I might get some M&Ms, whatever, right? So my boy hits me up, my boy Ruben, fan of the show. I watch the UFC with him, Ruben and my boy David. They hit me up. Hey, where you at? We want to say what's up. They're drinking, right? So they're sitting club. So they take me to their section. They take me and bro, different game ahí. Es un buffet. Like you go in there. So if you have a club ticket, you go in. Hey, pues they just put out different food, chicken sandwiches, pizza, whatever you want. La soda is unlimited. Like you grab a cup and you just fill yourself up. Aguas, candy, and it's not like limited. Like you can just go grab, come back, grab.
right.
It's a little bit better. The food it's not like I see
Top.
amazing, top
Yeah.
like gourmet shit, but better than what you get at
Yeah.
what you got the hot dog, right? Um, but man, it's like man, I wish it makes you think like man, maybe I should get club level, but they're expensive. That's why.
Yeah, I'm thinking of my coworker. Her husband has a season ticket holder, but where he sits at is not even on their actual regular seats. So it's like they're the black seats. You know what I'm talking about? Like the metal seats.
The black metal seats. Where?
So it's like where he sits at, it's at the corner flag, but so it's like the row one, but in front of row one.
Like the ones that are not the ones that are behind the end zone. You've seen those people
Yeah, not those ones,
where
but
Jerry Rice sometimes sits
yeah. So
behind
they're
them.
they're literally, yeah, behind them. They're still in the stands, but they're in
Oh,
front of row one. I don't know what that row is called. Uh
what does that get you?
uh basically what your friend gets, I believe, and like get you're able to go to the tunnel where the players come out, and you could chill
Oh,
and high five them or whatever.
okay.
And so she's gonna plug me uh, for some tickets against the Rams in
The last
January.
game, yeah,
Yeah, the
because
last game.
usually as
Yeah,
whatever.
so
But either way, even those not gonna be like. Well, we'll see how depending how the season goes, right? But just to be able to have that experience, yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that they hook it up with. Like I haven't taken advantage. Maybe I'll do it this year. Is you get to take like Christmas photos at the stadium. That's one.
Okay.
Um, Also, like they always have like at the before the season starts. I don't know if you've seen them on YouTube. They'll post it like where the coaches and players talk to the fans,
Yeah.
like state of the franchise. Uh, I want to know how you can go to that. I guess maybe I need to email like the person that handles my. You have like a person that you
Okay.
contact because that would be cool too. Just to hear what they promise the fans.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that should be good. So, other than the Cowboys game, what other game you trying to go?
Uh, I want to go to. I wanted to go to Cincinnati, the Cincinnati game, but I think I'm going to try to end up going to the Ravens game.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Monday night too. Monday night football. I love
Yeah.
Monday night.
'Cause, I mean, it's Christmas, and like, what do you really do? You don't really do shit. We celebrate the day
24th.
before,
Yeah.
so you just sit there like watch TV, and I'd rather be at the game.
Right. Yeah. That's a good one. I mean, so I'll be there. I don't know if I'll be there this weekend. I might sell my ticket, but who knows? Because I'll be in Disneyland next week. So
Oh, okay, nice.
yeah, I'm doing the Oogie Boogie, the, the the Halloween thing they have at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And then I'll be locked in Cowboys Niners. Um, I don't know if you saw. I don't know if it's like a promotion thing, but I don't know. Mourinho, he had a video where he said that
I've seen that shit, but like, what team? Like
he said
some people
like,
are saying,
oh, yeah, I'm going to like the best team in Mexico.
yeah,
But I don't know. I think it might be like a sponsorship thing. Like he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm joining the, I don't know, the like a Mexican brand team."
yeah, yeah. Like fucking. I don't know if Lucas still has it, but they're sponsored for like they're a bank. It's like Banamex or something like that.
Yeah, like oh, I joined Banamex team. Blah, blah.
Yeah,
But I also reading, because Chivas aren't doing hot. Maybe
yeah.
Chivas.
But I thought Mourinho was with Roma.
Me too. I thought so too. But I think I don't know if it's true or. But I saw that I think he at the end of the season he was gonna leave.
Mhm. I
Or I
mean,
don't,
he won the Europa last season.
no, they lost.
Oh shit.
They lost against Sevilla.
Okay. Fucking so Bird fucking he sends me memes all the time,
Alberto.
and he sent me. I think he sent me this meme. He's like, "Hey, it was the lion, the from the logo of Chelsea decided to leave too."
No, we won today.
It's good
We
news.
won. We scored. So we actually have a goal that's a candidate for the goal of the month. The only
Hey,
goal we scored this month.
fuck.
So by default, it's the goal of the month.
Damn,
Yeah, man. Chelsea
struggling.
is drive. It's just boils down to we need a striker. We need a
Yeah,
striker. We need also a creative player. We don't have creativity.
yeah.
They're playing Enzo as the 10, and he shouldn't play there. He should play literally. He's a 6/8. Him next to Caicedo, and our 10 was supposed to be Nkunku, but he's injured. And I just don't get why we always play Gallagher. I don't like Gallagher. I think he's ass. But I feel like Pochettino, he had built his team around Nkunku, and when he got injured, he just doesn't know what to do now.
Yeah.
They do play a lot better than last year. Last year, it was horrible watching those games. Horrible. Like no creativity. Like they just, I don't know. They literally didn't know what they were playing. They had no structure. They have
Right.
structure now, but we just can't score. And Sterling's also sucks.
Fucking you seen Santi Jimenez? I think he
He's
had a hat trick, right? Or was it just one goal?
I saw that he scored right away, but I'm not sure if he Did he get a hat trick? I'll look it up. Dante Jimenez.
Supposedly, I mean, there's rumors that Real Madrid wants to get him, but I'm like, I don't know. I would rather him. I would rather him not go there because then he'll just automatically not fucking play.
Right, was Akira, luego Borussia Dortmund scouting him, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, he's good, and was the 80 Division League. They always benefit Mexican players there. You know, Chucky stand
yeah.
out there. He's back. Back in the day, Salcido and who's played Salcido,
Fuck, he was a defender. Oh, Osorio.
Osorio. No, he played in Stuttgart with Pavel Pardo.
Cierto,
No,
Stuttgart,
no,
Stuttgart.
no, no. It was Hector Moreno.
Moreno, yeah.
Moreno, and then recently Edson Alvarez was at West
Yeah,
Ham,
Guti.
and
But he
Guti
didn't.
he played with PSV for a long time.
Yeah,
Now he went back to Chivas, and
yeah.
there's the Chivas effect.
Yep.
Um,
Fucking this weekend though, Canelo.
oh, is it this weekend?
Yeah, Saturday.
What the? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even put a topic, but let's get into it. Canelo, Charlo. Damn, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
For some reason, you're right. Yeah,
Have you
you know
watched
what?
the you know how they have like the episodes
I'll watch them. I haven't
access or
watched
whatever?
them. The all access.
I've watched a little bit of it and it's fucking good.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but I
I
think
think
mhm.
what were you saying?
I was gonna say I feel like what we've all been saying. I think Canelo wins.
Yeah,
And
so
what do you think? Decision?
decision. Yeah, I, shit. I mean, unless he goes straight to the body the whole fucking fight and just body head and yeah, but it Charlo is I don't know. I mean, he is smaller, but like technically, but I mean he's moving because he's moving up in weight, but
They're the same. He's bigger.
naturally he's bigger. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I think I wonder if that will affect him, like fighting at that weight, like his stamina wise.
You think it'll make him slower?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Damn. Usually I'm on top. Yeah, I guess. I
Yeah, it's
forgot.
weird because he usually fights like the 15th, 16th of
Right.
September.
Which
So
so did you think Grasso beat Shevchenko? I gave it to her 3-2.
he like honestly, I went back to rewatch it without any of the commentators because the
Right. Yeah,
commentators
yeah,
and
yeah.
all that shit.
That's a good way to watch it.
And I agree with you, but it was a very tight three
Yeah.
two. It, that round could have gone either way, But the only reason I say that is because I feel like it was very hard when Valentina took her down. It was very hard for her to get back up. But later on, like she was able to get back up. But there was some rounds where she just couldn't do shit. She couldn't get up back up. Um, but yeah, I 3-2. I fucking I Valentina like I've nothing against her or anything, but what the fuck she said at the end.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, just
Yeah.
because it's Mexican Independence Week, and I was like, no, dude,
Bro, they weren't even in Mexico. They're in Vegas.
yeah, literally,
And like the UFC's not gonna go. Where's she from? Kyrgyzstan?
Kyrgyzstan. She's
Like no
Kyrgyzstan,
yena, no yena, man.
Chilean, or some shit or whatever, But
Like they're celebrating you too. You're Chilean. Like
yeah,
embrace it.
hmm
But man, yeah, I give it to her 3-2 close. I think the fourth and the fifth, I think Grasso won. Um, she's good.
they're
Shevchenko's
gonna run
good
it.
too.
They're
Yeah,
gonna run it back, right?
you have to. You have to. But yeah, I mean that's 3-2. But I do also agree, like 10-8, like nah, they gave Grasso a 10-8. Like,
Oh yeah, no, there's no way. It's 10-9. Like I
10.
don't like unless like it was like a clear knockdown, but
I guess what he said was in that final round, if it was longer, she would have finished her. That's why he gave her a 10-8.
okay. But still, a 10-8.
But overall, the whole like the the Mexican, what was the event called, Mexican Heritage?
Yeah, something like that.
What
Yeah.
did you think about it? I enjoyed it. I think it
Yeah, it
was
was
cool.
cool. It was cool. Like each almost every fight there was a Mexican fighter, which is I didn't know we had the UFC had that many Mexican fighters or Mexican of Mexican descent.
And the majority of them won too.
Yeah.
Um,
There was
this
that
guy,
one dude, I forget his name. He didn't have the best record, but he was kind of tall. He was like towards
mm,
like the end of the fights. You know what I'm talking about?
the
He's
one
kind of
that
tall.
lost or won?
I think he
Because I know
won.
there was this guy that I was impressed. I think he won by submission from
Yeah,
Mexico City.
yeah, him. He talked in
He
English though, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He was good. The
yeah,
one before him, I thought he won, but he got tired and he lost decision.
yeah. He lost against
He
the white guy, right?
yeah. He pues el Raul Rosas. He had
Rosas,
a good win.
he came out guns blazing.
He yeah, that man, that's crazy to say. It's crazy to think he's only 18 years old. He's only gonna get better.
Yeah, I just wish they would have had like Brandon on that card and yeah, that would have made it a lot bigger.
Oh yeah. I felt like it just popped in Dana White, like it was just an idea. I look like just
Yeah,
why don't we do this? Because it wasn't pay per view, it was fight
yeah,
night.
it's great, yeah,
But I think next year he'll probably make it like a big pay per view.
yeah. If Canelo doesn't fight that weekend again, then yeah.
Yeah, that is weird that Canelo didn't fight. You
Oh,
think they
he
worked
didn't.
something out?
Nah. The thing was because Canelo couldn't. They couldn't find someone to fight. So once they signed the contract, it wasn't enough time for both parties to like get ready in shape because I think they need what 8 weeks,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that. So by the time they signed the contract, it wasn't going to be enough time for a
Mm.
training camp.
But yeah, I guess that's something. Saturday, Canelo, Charlo. Where are you gonna watch it?
Uh, Daniel or Chopa's house, just down the street.
Uh,
Yeah, just walk
puro,
over.
puro ESL before
I know.
ESL homework and then Canelo fight. But
Yeah,
what you got going on this week?
like during the week,
Like yeah,
uh, just work, bro. Yeah, it's Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Fucking weird, bro. Because before, I always had something. Unless like if my group of friends are doing something, but if not, like my girl and I, we just go to, like Costco, buy fucking grocery shop, fucking dinner, and that's it, and then come back home. Uh, Nothing crazy.
yeah. I mean those Costco. I'm sure. Pues ya hasta it feels therapeutic, right? Vas a
Yeah,
Costco.
it's just like, oh shit, I didn't know I need this.
Yeah. Let's add this to snacks.
Yeah, and it fucking ends up being like 200, $300
Yeah,
on one
yeah.
Costco trip.
And then you look, it's like, pues I didn't buy that much.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's how they get you.
I'm like, damn, Costco, you guys should have like one of those sales, like coupons or something.
You know what? I asked someone that worked there when I was a kid, like, oh, how come? I asked because they worked there, and I was like, do you guys get a discount at Costco?
Yeah.
But no, they get the membership for free. But it's like because it's you're buying in bulk, so it's already technically discounted. That's what she said.
Oh,
But this is when I was a kid,
yeah.
And I wonder, I'm sure they get more benefits, but just that Costco card, I guess, is a ben. I guess they get like I want to say they get like
Was it the
the
black
top
one?
one, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Um, but yeah, Costco comes in clutch.
Bro, like you could have a fucking bed like for 4 years and right before the fifth year you can go and return it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
I've
what
heard
the
wild
fuck?
stories where you can eat a cake and say I didn't like it, and you can return it.
That shit's wild.
Crazy.
Like no man, just imagine returning a bed con manchas and shit. You're like, hey, yeah, it's not comfortable. No more.
Is the warranty. I wonder what they do with it. They probably recycle it into something else.
Yeah. Or they just maybe they even donate it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a tax write off for Costco at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else to wrap it up?
That I could think of, no. Uh fucking again, if whoever the people that showed up today, thank you for tuning in.
Mhm.
Um and that and freaking like I said the past, like, subscribe, share it. Uh and fucking excited for this season, bro. Like I get more and more in tune of it because of fantasy,
Right.
but it's fun. But yeah, it was a good one, and again, thank you for everyone that fucking tuned in.
So yeah, guys, like Jaime said, like, subscribe, leave comments, share. Let's try to get to 100 subs. We're at 77. So share with your mama, baby mama, side chick, side guy, sugar daddy, grandma, grandpa, whoever. Just say, hey, you trying to watch these guys just talk about sports and talk about you? Watch me.
Yee.
All right.
Fucking all right, we out of here.